Creative and fun learning. Yarn shapes geometry. One sunny Friday morning in a bustling school, the creative corner buzzed with excitement. The theme of the day was Yarn Shapes Geometry, a special session designed for 6 to 8-year-olds who love to explore and play. With colorful yarn spools spread across tables, Ms. Clara, the energetic teacher, welcomed her little learners. As Miss Clara gathered the students around her, she picked up 3 wooden sticks and a ball of red yarn. With a twinkle in her eyes, she showed them how to create a simple triangle shape using the yarn and sticks. The children listened attentively, their eyes wide with curiosity. Next, the students were given their own sets of sticks and yarn in various colors. Under Ms. Clara's watchful guidance, they worked together to create different shapes, squares, rectangles, circles, and even more complex geometric figures. The classroom was filled with laughter, concentration, and a palpable sense of achievement. To make learning even more fun, Miss Clara introduced a game of musical chairs. As the music played, the children would form and transform their yarn shapes, triangles, squares, hexagons, and more, to fit themselves around the chairs. The room was filled with energy as they danced, laughed, and learned together. Some of the shapes were more challenging than others, but every student persevered. There was one little boy who struggled with forming a complex star shape, but his peers cheered him on and offered helpful suggestions. With their combined effort, he finally succeeded, and they all applauded. Miss Clara then presented them with a yarn shape puzzle. They had to figure out how to rearrange their shapes to form a larger, intricate geometric pattern on the floor. The children worked together, collaborating, sharing ideas, and solving the puzzle piece by piece. Finally, with a triumphant cheer, they completed the puzzle. Miss Clara praised them for their teamwork and creativity. They had not only learned about shapes but also problem-solving, collaboration, and perseverance. As a grand finale, the students prepared for a musical performance. They had created yarn instruments, xylophones, drums, and even a maracas made of yarn-covered balls. The room was filled with anticipation as they took their places on stage. With the first beat of the drums, they began to play their yarn instruments in rhythm. Their voices rang out in a lively, catchy song about shapes and geometry that had everyone tapping their feet and clapping along. The performance was a huge success, leaving everyone with smiles on their faces. As the performance came to an end, the students said their goodbyes to Miss Clara and their fellow learners. They left the creative corner with newfound knowledge about shapes, geometry, and teamwork, ready to share their experiences with their families at home. That evening, a little girl brought her yarn shapes home to show her family. With a proud smile on her face, she explained what she had learned about geometry during the creative and fun learning session. Her family listened attentively, impressed by her knowledge and creativity. As the sun set on that wonderful Friday, the children had learned about shapes, geometry, teamwork, and creativity. They had not only filled their minds with new knowledge, but also their hearts with joy, camaraderie, and a sense of accomplishment. It was truly a magical day in the world of creative and fun learning.